Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh and from past few videos I have been working on making a video tutorial series on C programming language. In my last two videos I have started discussion on translators, as I have said in my earlier videos that there are three types of translators: compiler, interpreter and assembler. So two of the translators I have already discussed in my earlier videos, and now this is the third type of translator which I'm going to discuss in today's video, that is assembler. Okay, so if you guys have not seen my previous videos where I have discussed everything about compiler and interpreter, then I would just recommend you guys to watch those two videos as well. You can find those two videos in the same playlist, and in this video I'm going to discuss everything about assembler. So before starting this video, so I just want to tell you guys that if you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and if you guys have any queries then let me know in the comment section. So let us start our discussion on this topic, assembler. So here, as you can see, I have listed down few points, and with the help of these points we'll try to understand this concept. So let us see the first point. The assembler is a software that converts an assembly language code into a machine code. Okay, so assembler is a software which converts assembly language into machine code. That means it will convert instructions written in assembly language into a form which computer can understand. Okay, and assembly language is made up of mnemonics. This assembler converts instructions written in assembly language in a language which computer can understand. Now the next point is, it takes basic computer commands and converts them into binary code that computer processor can use to perform its basic operation. Okay, so as you guys already know that computer can understand only the language of binary format, that is the instructions written in the form of zeros and ones, but with the help of assembly language we are writing down the instructions in the form of mnemonics. So there has to be some software which can convert these instructions written in mnemonics into binary format, and assembler does that. Next point is, these instructions are assembler language or assembly language. Okay, so as I have said that we use mnemonics to write the assembly language, so such instructions are called as assembler language or assembly language. Next point is, we can also name an assembler as the compiler of assembly language. Okay, so the way compiler is used to compile each and every line of a high level programming language, exactly the same way assembler is used to compile assembly language. Okay, next point is, this is because a compiler converts the high level language to machine language. So that's what I told you, that a compiler converts instructions written in high level language into machine level language, whereas assembler is doing the same task for assembly language. Next point is, assembly language is a mid-level programming language. Okay, yes, assembly language is come under the level of mid-level programming language. So I have made a separate video on this topic of mid-level programming language. Okay, so if you guys have not seen that video, I just recommend you guys to watch the video which I have made on mid-level programming language. You can find the video in the same playlist. Now the next point is, assembly language is a text-based representation of machine code that is easier for humans to read and write than machine code. Okay, so assembly language is made up with mnemonics and operands, which is somewhat easier for humans to understand, read and write the instructions as compared to machine code, whereas the machine code is written only in the form of zeros and ones, which obviously becomes very difficult to understand and read. Okay, next point is, the assembler converts the assembly language instructions into machine code by substituting the mnemonics instructions in the assembly language. Okay, so this concept I have already told you, that in assembly language we use the concept of mnemonics, and assembler converts the assembly language into machine language using the assembler. Next point is, the machine code produced by the assembler can be directly executed by the computer's processor. Once the assembler converts the assembly language into machine code, then that code can be easily executed by the computer's processor. So now I'm done with the points on assembler. I hope you guys have understood what is an assembler and what work it does. And now let us move ahead to discuss some of the advantages and disadvantages of assembler. Let us first see the advantages. Programs written in assembly language can be faster than those written in high level languages. The instructions which are written in high level language always take more time as compared to the instructions written in the assembly language. Next is assembly language provide better control on handling the hardware devices. Assembly language comes under the mid-level programming language, so it provides better control on accessing various hardware devices like printer, scanner, and various drivers. Okay. Next point is assembler programs can be smaller in size than programs written in high level languages. Size of the program written using assembly language programs will be comparatively smaller than the size of the programs written using high level programming languages. Next is assemblers can be useful tool for learning about computer architecture. Yes, so assemblers can be considered as one of the useful tool for the beginners or to learners to understand the complete architecture of the computer. Next, we will discuss the disadvantages. First is difficult to write and debug programs. As compared to high-level programming language like C, C++, Java, PHP, Python, assembly language, which comes under mid-level programming language, are a little bit difficult to write and debug the programs. Now, the next disadvantage is difficult to read and understand. Okay, as I have told you that here we will be using the concept of mnemonics and operands. So the instructions written in assembly language are a little bit difficult to read and understand. Now the last point is assembler programs are more prone to errors and bugs than programs written in a high level programming language. Okay, so the instructions written using high level programming language are easy to debug. You can easily find out the errors. You can fix the problems in those instructions which are written using high level programming language. But in the case of assembly language programs, since these programs are a little bit difficult to read and understand, so there are high chances that you may come up with more errors and bugs, and you may find a little bit difficulty in correcting the errors and bugs. Okay, so these are some of the advantages and disadvantages of assembler or assembly language. Okay, so in this video we have discuss completely regarding assembler, what is an assembler, and what work it does, okay, and how assembler is useful, and then we move on to discuss advantages and disadvantages of assembler or assembly language. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood, and I have tried to cover most of the points regarding assembler in this video. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have understood everything about assembler. So that's all for this video, guys. So I will see you guys in my next video, where I will be coming up with some other topic on C programming language. If you guys like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you guys have any queries, then let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching.